Hello, good evening and welcome to Superior Star Wars channel and the first ever Superior Star Wars quiz. So let's get right into it, grab yourself a drink, get ready for a fun time and let's run that intro. So, this is the Superior Star Wars quiz. I hope you've all grabbed yourself a drink for this. I'm on pineapple rum and pineapple juice. Very nice. Which is also in my the cheaper version of the Stormtrooper decanter, which yeah, I'm going to put these up here. It's still quite pretty, along with my lights. Let's get right into the quiz. Well, let's off the rules first. There's going to be 5 rounds of 10 questions in each round. We'll do the 10 questions and then the 10 answers for each round. So, like that. If you're playing at home, if you're just playing against yourself, you can write down or try and remember. But if you're playing with other people and you're going against them, maybe swap paper or whatever round when you're doing the answers. It's totally up to you. It's all just for fun, and I really enjoy it. So yeah, that's a really rules, quiz. You answer questions, isn't it? One thing though is that I did try to get all different levels of Star Wars knowledge, from really easy questions to some more trickier ones that maybe even a die-hard fan wouldn't necessarily know off the top of their head. So we want a lot of feedback on this one to see what sort of level people like. But anyway, let's get straight into round 1. Wow, so you can see I'm in like a corner now, so I'll still be doing the questions along with you, but we're just going to have the questions like pop up so you can actually see them if you don't want to listen to me rabbit on. So as we said, we'll start the, we'll have a quick swig of the drinks. Perfect. Oh, excuse me, perfect. So let's get right into it and start with the very first question. So I hope you have your pens, papers, whatever ready. Let's do this. So question 1, starting now. So, what limb did Anakin lose during the battle with Count Dooku? So I'm going to give you about 20 seconds, 10 to 20 seconds to answer, then move on. This is it's Anakin Skywalker, by the way. So yeah, the question is, what limb did Anakin Skywalker lose during the battle with Count Dooku? And that is Attack of the Clones. Okay, we'll move on. Another nice simple one. Round 1, question 2. Simples. Who killed Jabba the Hutt? Okay, yeah. So, who killed Jabba the Hutt? Relatively easy one, this. If you don't get it, sorry. Let's move on. Okay, round 1, question 3. Where was the first battle of the Clone Wars held? That's quite a good one. Clone Wars is one of my favourite parts of all Star Wars. So it's a good one. Like I said, this question is, where was the first battle of the Clone Wars held? Moving on to question 4. What colour is C-3PO's new arm in The Force Awakens? Another quite easy one, I think, but if you haven't seen the film, I suppose you wouldn't know. Unless you've seen a couple of memes or something, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, so that question was, what colour is C-3PO's new arm in The Force Awakens? Moving on to question 4 of round 1. Okay, who adopted Padme Amidala's daughter? A lot of fans would know this one, but it might be one of them questions where kind of he knows, but you just can't figure it out at the time. So I'll repeat the question again. Who was Padme Amidala's daughter adopted by? So yeah, who adopted Padme Amidala's daughter? There it is. Okay, we'll move on to question 6 now. Okay, who offered to lead the attack against the second Death Star? That's a good one. It's the second Death Star. I'll say it again. Who offered to lead the attack against the second Death Star? Moving on to question 7. What was the name of the weapon Han Solo carried? Good one. If you know your Battlefronts and Star Wars games, you might know this. Repeat it again. What was the name of the weapon Han Solo carried? Question 8. Here's a difficult one for you all. What is the language Wookiees used? See, it's a bit more difficult one. I find the pronunciation more difficult than actually knowing what it is though. Can I say it again? What was the language Wookiees spoke or used? Okay, next question. Round 1. Question 9. There we are. Round 1, question 9. Who freed Han Solo from Carbonite? I'll repeat that. It's round 1, question 9. Who freed Han Solo from Carbonite? Okay, moving on to round 1, question 10, last question of round 1. How old was Padme when she was elected Queen of Naboo? Okay, I'll repeat that. How old was Padme when she was elected Queen of Naboo? Okay, we will now go on to the answers for round 1. Okay, so the answer to question 1 of round 1, that was, what limb did Anakin lose during the battle with Count Dooku? And the answer is his right arm. Question 2, the question was, who killed Jabba the Hutt? The answer is Princess Leia, of course. Round 1, question 3 was, when was the first battle of the Clone Wars held? Where was the battle? Anyway, answers Geonosis. Round 1, question 4. The question was, what colour is C-3PO's new arm in The Force Awakens? The answer is red. Number 5, who adopted Padme Amidala's daughter? The answer is Bail Organa. Answer to question 6, who offered to lead the attack against the second Death Star? And it was Lando Calrissian. Question 7, what was the name of Han Solo's pistol, like what was the weapon he carried called? And it was the DL-44 pistol. Round 1, question 8. The question was, what language do Wookiees use? And sorry for the pronunciation, but the answer I believe is Skiriwook or Shiriwook. Skiriwook or Shiriwook. Something like that. Round 1, question 9. Who freed Han Solo from Carbonite? This took place in Jabba's Palace in episode 6. And it was Princess Leia. Round 1, question 10. The question was, how old was Padme when she was elected Queen of Naboo? And she was only 14. Savage! Hope you all did well on that one. Let me know down in the comments how well you did and like what you got out of 10 for the first round. We'll get straight over to the second round, where this one isn't straight up questions. You, the viewers at home, have to finish the famous quote from Star Wars. Which is simple enough, everyone quotes Star Wars. It should be a nice round for everyone. So, round 2, question 1. Finish this sentence or quote. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi, your... And then you finish it. That was, help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi, your... Move on to round 2, because hopefully you get these quite quickly. Round 2, question 2. I find your lack of... Finish it. I'll say it again. I find your lack of... blank. Going on to round 2, question 3. Jin, I'll be there for you. Cassian, you know what to do, fill in the blanks. I'll repeat that. Jin, I'll be there for you. Cassian. Okay, moving on to the next one. A bit of a longer one and a more famous one. You were the chosen one. It was said that you would destroy the Sith, not join them. You were to bring balance to the Force, not... Let's finish that quote. Famous quote. One of my favourites. I'll say it again. You were the chosen one. It was said you would destroy the Sith, not join them. You were to bring balance to the Force, not... Okay, question 5. Why, you stuck-up, half-witted, scruffy-looking... Finish the quote. I repeat that. Why, you stuck-up, half-witted, scruffy-looking... I used to always think it was something else. I used to say it wrong, but I've learned the lessons now. So, round 2, question 6. You failed your highness. Sorry, you have failed your highness. I am a Jedi, like... Just finish it. I'll repeat that. You failed your highness. I am a Jedi, like... Moving on. Just for once, let me look on you. I'll repeat that. Question 7, I'll repeat it. Just for once, let me look on you. And then add the rest of what someone said. Move on to question 8. You don't have to look tough. Finish the quote. Yep, so this one is, you don't have to look tough, blank, 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 blank. Going on to question 9. Do or do not. Now, you should know this one. I can see it in your face, you know it. I'll repeat it again though. Question 9. Do or do not. There is sugar. I've added an extra word on that. I've said it now. Anyway, round 2, question 9. It's not a problem if you... This is maybe a bit more tricky, this one. Round 2, question 10. Just finished the quote. It's not a problem if you... Okay. Swap your papers around and do whatever. We'll do the answers to question... Do the answers to round 2 now. So, question 1 was, help me Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope. Question 2, I find your lack of faith disturbing. Question 3, Jin, I'll be there for you. Cassian said I had to. It's from Rogue One. Question 4, we all know it. You were the chosen one. It was said that you would destroy the Sith, not join them. You were to bring balance to the Force, not leave it in darkness. I'm sure you all knew it. It might stumble over what I say. Round 2, question 5. Why you stuck up, half-witted, scruffy-looking nerf herder? I used to think it said nerve herder, but a nerf herder. It's an animal. Yeah. Round 2, question 6. You failed, Your Highness. I'm a Jedi like my father before me. Question 7. Just for once, let me look on you with my own eyes. Darth Vader. First time he got to see Luke with his own eyes. Question 8. You don't have to look tough to be tough. Said by Ahsoka in the Clone Wars, that one. So we are catering not just to films, all the Star Wars. Question 9. Do or do not. There is no try. I mean, is there though? I hope you're all trying at this. Number 10. This one is from Rogue One as well. Said by Jyn Erso. It's not a problem if you don't look up. Okay, we'll get on to round 3. Okay, so this is round 3. All you've got to do is name the film. I'm going to put a still image up of a part of the film, and you just got to guess the film. So let's get right into it. Round 3, question 1. Look at this. Just say what film it's from. It's one of my favourites, this. I do enjoy this one. Okay, you're done. Round 3, question 2. Okay. Big explosion background there. It's obviously got an explosion in this film. I think all the Star Wars films have explosions, but no matter. Moving on to question 3. Just say what you see. What film is this still image taken from? Moving on to question 4. What film is this still image taken from? Just say the film it's from. Nice and easy round. Definitely clues to what each film is in it. I mean, I could have just picked a section of space and made it really difficult, but these definitely have clues into what film they're from. Moving on to question 5 though. What film is this still from? So this is all 6 films, spin-offs, everything. If it's a film about Star Wars, it could be the answer. Moving on to question 6 though. This still image was taken from a Star Wars film. What film was it? 7. Oh, 7. Okay, same again. What film are we looking at here? Well, there. Yeah. Don't know where I'm going to be yet. I might be down there. Okay, question 8. The still image. What film is it from? On to question 9 now. This still image. What film is it from? I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot on this one. I'm just sitting here awkwardly. Wearing sandals. Okay, question 10. Same thing, still image. What film was this taken from? Okay, now we will do the answers. Going to question 1. This image was taken from the film Rogue One. Question 2. This image was taken from The Empire Strikes Back. This image was taken from A Phantom Menace, or The Phantom Menace, sorry. Round 3, question 4. This image was taken from The Rise of Skywalker. Question 5. This one was from Star Wars Solo Story. No, Solo a Star Wars Story. There we are. Answer to question 6 is Revenge of the Sith. Likewise, the answer to question 7 is also Revenge of the Sith. Try throwing you guys off there. Wonder if it worked. Let me know in the comments. Question 8. The answer is A New Hope. The image from question 9 is from Return of the Jedi. And question 10, that image is from Attack of the Clones. So let's attempt to move on to here we are, round 4, question 1. Back to the more standard style of questions, but here we go. Hope you're all ready. Don't forget you can pause this video whenever you like if you need to catch up or go for a break. Don't feel that you need to miss stuff. As if I am going too fast for you. But anyway, round 4, question 1. What year was the first Star Wars film released? I'll repeat that. What year was the first Star Wars film released? Okay, round 4, question 2 now. What order were the main 9 films released in? I'll repeat that again. What order were the main 9 films released in? So give me the order of their releases. Round 4, question 3. How many episodes of The Mandalorian are there in season 1? I'll repeat that one more time. How many episodes of The Mandalorian are there in season 1? Moving on. Who composed the music for A New Hope? Such great soundtrack. All of it, all the Star Wars soundtrack is brilliant. Newer ones, old ones, all brilliant. But I'll repeat that question for you. Who composed the music for A New Hope? Moving on to question 5. What is the name of the assassin droid seen in Empire Strikes Back? I'll say it again. What is the name of the assassin droid seen in The Empire Strikes Back? Moving on. Here's going to be a bit more difficult one for you guys, I think. What pop group nearly had a cameo in Attack of the Clones? What pop group nearly had a cameo in Attack of the Clones? So I only found this one out quite recently. Turns out George Lucas's daughter is a massive fan. Do anything for your daughter, I suppose. Anyway, moving on to round 4, question 7. What was Qui-Gon Jinn's communicator made from? That's not in universe, this is real life. So what was his prop made out of? What was Qui-Gon Jinn's communicator made out of, prop-wise? Moving on to question 8. Hope you're all ready. Remember, you can pause if I go too fast. Excuse me. Question 8. Who voiced Darth Vader in the films? Quite common knowledge, but might be stuck on some people's tips of their tongues and all that. I will repeat it though. Who voiced Darth Vader in the films? So, who gave Vader his iconic voice? Moving on to question 9. Oh god. What was the motion picture and visual effects company founded by George Lucas when the production of Star Wars began? So, all sorts of questions here. Still Star Wars related though. Yeah, still Star Wars related. I'll repeat that though. What was the motion picture and visual effects company founded by George Lucas when the production of Star Wars began? Or started? When Star Wars started, George Lucas made a company. What was it? Moving on to round 4, question 10. What professional singer wanted to play the role of Jar Jar Binks? I repeat, what professional singer wanted to play the role of Jar Jar Binks? Right, cat. I've got a cat joining me now. Okay, let's go to the answers. So stop whatever you're doing. Pens down, stop. Swap your papers around and all that. Let's go right to the answers. So the answer for question 1. What year was the first Star Wars film released? The answer is 1977. Question 2. What order were the 9 main films released in? The order is 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. I'll repeat. 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. Answer to question 3. How many episodes of The Mandalorian are there in season 1? The answer is 8. Next question. Who composed the music for A New Hope? It is the legendary John Williams. Don't have to have a legendary, you can say John Williams. Next one. What is the name of the assassin droid seen in Empire Strikes Back? The answer is IG-88. Next one. What pop group nearly had a cameo in the Clone Wars? And it is apparently NSYNC, or InSync, with the weird apostrophe. But yeah, apparently George Lucas' daughter's a massive fan and he was like, I'll see what I can do. Number 7. What was Qui-Gon Jinn's communicator made from? It was actually made from a Gillette razor. I mean, like, go out there, pause this, go look. Google it. It's a Gillette razor. Amazing. 8. Who voiced Darth Vader in the films? Another legend, James L. Jones. Moving on. What was the motion picture and visual effects company founded by George Lucas when the production of Star Wars started? The answer is Industrial Light and Magic. I'll repeat that, Industrial Light and Magic. Moving on, last question of round 4. What professional singer wanted to play the role of Jar Jar Binks? The answer to that is Michael Jackson. But George Lucas thought his star power might actually detract from the film. So it got cancelled, that. But yeah. Okay, we're going on to our last rounds now. And that last round is simply name that character. Let's see how deep your knowledge goes. Okay, starting with question 1. Name this iconic Star Wars character. And he really is an icon. Moving on to question 2. Here we go. Let's name that character. In universe name this is. So what's the character called? It's not the actor's name. I might do that though for a future round. Yeah, so moving on to question 3. Name this Star Wars character. Do like this one, he's really cool. He's always been a cool one. Don't want to give too much away. Okay, moving on to question 4. Name this Star Wars character. This one is taken from Rebels. It's a little clue. So I'll be with you in 2 seconds. I'll make myself a drink. Sorry, we'll move on now. Question 5. Who's this character? This one's seen a bit more briefly, but still got a name. Every Star Wars character has a name and a backstory. It's amazing. That's why I love Star Wars. So much there. Moving on to question 6. Who is this Star Wars character? She is definitely one of my favourites. Question 7. Who is this Star Wars character? Just tell me who she is. What's her name? Moving on to question 8. What's his name? I know that Marsh can't really tell if it's a she, but he is a he. Trust me. What is his name? Moving on to question 9. Name this character. Who is it? Go on. And the last question of the last round, it's a bonus one because there's 2 characters, so give yourself a bonus point if you name both of them. Who are these 2 characters? What are their in-universe names? Okay, that's our last round over with. Let's get the last lot of answers done. So, this character, everyone should know, it is Lando Calrissian. Question 2, this is General Hux. Question 3, this character is Plo Koon. Question 4, this character from Rebels is Sabine Wren. Wren? Can't even speak. Question 5. This character is called Lor San Tekka. This amazing character is one of my favourites. It's Ahsoka Tano. Question 7's answer is Alea Secura. Alea. Is it Alea? No, it's Ayla. Ayla Secura. That's what I'm going with. If you know who I mean, you got it right, but I struggle with pronunciation sometimes. Round 5, question 8. Answer is, this is Revan. Revan, such a cool story. I hope they do something with his story in like new canon. Question 9. This character is called Yaddle. Everyone likes Yaddle. Female Yoda. And number 10, the answer to that is Cornelius Evans and Ponda Baba. So if you've got both of them right, give yourself 2 points. So this whole quiz is like out of 51 points. And that is it. Let's go back to the full screen. Okay, thank you for watching, thank you for playing along. I really hope you enjoyed yourselves. I know I had a fun time making it. It took me a long time to get it right. I've got like the next 3 quizzes all sorted. But I don't want to do them too soon, like after each other. So I'm thinking about doing every couple of months, do a Superior Star Wars quiz every couple of months. Try and outdo yourself. But in the comments below, please let me know how you did, how you found this. If it was too easy for you, let me know. I'll make it harder. If it was too hard for you, let me know. I'll try and make some of the questions easier. I want to try and get these quizzes well balanced for everyone. But if you really did get all of the answers right, I think that's it. 51 out of 51. Give yourself a gold star, because that's good. I mean, I probably would have struggled to 1 and 2. But yes, thank you for watching. I hope you really enjoyed yourself. And if these videos do well, I'll definitely do a lot more of them. And who knows, sometime in the future I'll try and do prizes if this takes off. Yeah, I'll do like, if this channel takes off, I'll do like prizes and stuff like that. But yes, thank you very much. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Of course, share it. See if your friends can do any better than you. But yeah, subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching. Hope you all had a good time. Stay safe out there. And I'll see you in a bit.